Okay, we ready? Yeah, it's about 11:20 p.m. at night, and we're in Fairfield, Iowa. My name is Robert Gimbel or Bob Gimbel, Robert or Bob, either way. And we're watching cowboy movies tonight. That's kind of different, huh? That's kind of real different, watching cowboy movies. And it's dark outside because it's night. Here's my nice lamp I got at Walmart. This light is like so amazing. It's only 20 bucks at Walmart. I don't know how they do it. Probably the Chinese help them. And it turns different colors. Take a look at this. Look at the controller. This is the controller for it. 20 bucks. How can you beat that? And it's got like a million things it can do. 20 bucks at Walmart. And they're not giving me any cut of advertising for them. But I love Walmart and I'll advertise for them any day of the week. They're great. It's a great store. I love Walmart. Anyway, so we're going to have a song tonight. It's kind of sad. It's a Fleetwood Mac song, and Stevie Nicks is really good in my book. Even Bob Dylan mentioned her in the song he just did recently. Not the Kennedy song, but the other one. He mentioned Stevie Nicks. So if he's impressed with Stevie Nicks, then I'm impressed with Stevie Nicks. I was already impressed with her anyway. But she had a cocaine habit apparently. But she quit it. She was going to die if she kept doing the coke. But she quit it. Some other people didn't quit in time. Janis Joplin, Jimi Hendrix. Although he might have got killed. It was I don't want to go into conspiracy theories with Oswald and the whole thing with Kennedy. But I like the Dylan song was so good. He's such a good writer. I mean, this guy's a prophet. You know, he's awesome, and he's still around. He was in his 60s, and he's a survivor. He also was in a motorcycle accident, and I think he's on some hard drugs. He went to Israel. He became born again Jesus person. He's Jewish, of course, and he's from Minnesota, Hibbing, Minnesota. I actually met the lady that says that she owned the house that he grew up in Hibbing. It was a small house, and I think maybe he was an only child. He came from nowhere, this guy, Bob Dylan. He went to New York. He knew he had talent. And I think he promised God or something like that. I heard that he was going to use his talent and, just put out and go, play everywhere. And he's been doing it. So he didn't waste his talent. Now, I don't want you to waste your talent. You have a talent too. And you got to find it and become enlightened and do TM, transcendental meditation, or another kind of meditation. But if you want to do meditation, you might as well do the best kind that every bowl of rock stars do TM, the movie stars, Oprah Winfrey, Paul McCartney, Ringo Starr, they still do it. I think John Lennon stopped and got on heroin with Yoko. I don't know what, we won't talk about Yoko here. But Paul had a really nice relationship with Linda. I think they were really in love. I think Linda was actually enlightened. She said that I saw her in an interview. She said, they asked her, how do you put up with Paul's ego? He's got, he's like a world figure. And she said, well, I lost my ego like 3 or 4 years ago. So she was enlightened. And then, of course, Jackie Kennedy. I'm glad Bob Dylan wrote this song because it's so awesome to remember Jack Kennedy. John F. Kennedy was a great man, and he got killed for no reason at all by, forces behind the scenes. I don't want to go into conspiracy theories now because I was living with a guy that used to live and breathe conspiracy theories that they're changing the weather, and he used to get mad at me if I didn't believe it. So it's, no more conspiracy theories, and we won't talk politics. And so this song is called Landslide, and it's by Fleetwood Mac. They're a great group, and Stevie Nicks. So let's turn it on. I got my stereo here and my phone. It used to be called a stereo in the days when we had transistor radios instead of iPhones or Android phones, or I have a Samsung phone, and these phones are amazing. They're connecting the world. Also, I think this virus has woken people up to spirituality and their own mortality and being healthy and meditating and making music and getting the world together. Trump sending stuff to China, China sending stuff to us. He's even helping out Iran. He's even helping out North Korea. And I heard that tonight the North Korea guy is dying or something. He had an operation, and his sister's supposed to take over. So it's a weird country. The weird people. I hate to criticize people, but this is a weird nation, North Korea. And at least Trump could talk to the guy, and cross the border with him. So it's all meant to be. It's all God's will. So whoever wins next time, I said I wasn't going to talk about politics, but you can vote for Biden, Joe Biden. I saw him in Mount Pleasant. Very nice guy, very nice man. And Trump, I think, has grown a lot. He might even be enlightened now. His daughter meditates. She does TM. She hangs out with Roger Ram, who's the head of the organization, TM organization. Maharishi really loved this guy. He took care of Maharishi. He was a doctor. He's a doctor. He took care of Maharishi in his old age, where Maharishi was in Holland, and he lived to be 91. Maharishi passed away in 2008. But he's in heaven now, and Jesus is in heaven. Buddha's in heaven. All these people that died are in heaven. I'm sorry about their families for the great loss, and not being able to spend time with them when they were dying is very bad. So God bless all these people, and hopefully this disease is going to be over soon, and we're going to be together again at concerts, football games, baseball games, all the games, all the restaurants, all the movies, all the things that we have to do in this world. So there's plenty to live for. Anybody's thinking of committing suicide, don't do it. It's stupid. You end up in a bad place if you commit suicide. So just hang in there. We lost people like Janis Joplin and Jimi Hendrix and Jim Morrison to alcoholism and drug addiction, heroin. John Lennon was even on heroin with Yoko. Crazy couple. Really crazy couple. Anyway, I don't want to talk about John Lennon. I'm sorry that he didn't live to see this year of 2020, because it's really, I think, really changing the world that we live in. Everybody's coming together and love. And anyway, enough about politics and religion. And I don't mean to preach to you. You can do what you want. You can be a bad guy. You can end up in jail. A lot of people are in jail now, and they all, don't like it. It's a bad experience for them. It's, so you want to be good. You want to be a good person, a good woman, a good man, a good boy, a good girl. And you want to do things for other people. That makes you happy in the long run. You have to feed your soul, music and art and good stories and good news, and cheer people up. That's the main reason that we're here. Look at this scarf that I got from, I don't know if it was Goodwill or the other place. It's got sparkles on it. Isn't that cool? I hardly paid anything for it. But so this town is a small town in Iowa. There's all meditators here. They meditate in the dome, trying to create world peace. Although the dome is closed down now because of the virus. But people are still meditating every day. It's a unique community. Maharishi was here. I was on the video crew while he was here. I got to be close to him. He's really a good man, very enlightened, and really changed the world. There's like 10 million people that are meditating. Now South America is really caught fire with Raja Felix, King Felix, whom Maharishi put in charge of South America. And he has thousands of students, younger people meditating in Mexico, Colombia, especially Oaxaca, Mexico. Very beautiful. And when the kids meditate, they feel together, they settle down. It's really good. I hope all the schools in the United States and around the world adopt TM, Transcendental Meditation, as taught by Maharishi Mahesh Yogi. It would be good for everybody. So here's the music. I'm going to turn on. Sorry. I'm going to turn it on now. And this is Stevie Nicks with Fleetwood Mac, and it's called Landslide. It's kind of a sad romantic song. She's talking about stuff. So let's take a look. Stevie Nicks. Here we go.
I took my love
And I took it down.
I climbed a mountain and I turned around, and I saw my reflection in a
snow-covered hill, but a landslide brought it down, down.
oh million sky. What is
Was
can a child with rise above? Can I sail through the changes? Ocean tides, can I handle the seasons of my life?
oh no. I don't know. Well, I've been changes, 'cause I built my life around you. And time is older, children get older, and I'm getting older too. Oh, it's a sad song, but it's good. It's good to feel your sadness, your happiness, feel all your feelings. Don't block your feelings. It's good to feel your feelings, open your heart to other people, to doing good in this world while you're here, so you can be remembered as a good person. Not a bad guy, not a bad woman, not a witch, not a demon, demonic like Hitler or these other people that are so crazy. You want to be good. So let's go back to Stevie Nicks, as mentioned by Bobby Dylan in his last number.
I'm getting older
too.
I'm getting older too. So take this love,
Take it down, take it down. Oh, mountain anywhere around. And if you see my reflection in a snow-covered hill, well, the landslide brought it down, down.
and if
You see my reflection in a snow. Hill,
here,
well, maybe
the
the landslide will bring it down. Well, the landslide will bring it down.